Hi, my name is Princess from Park Media, and who do we have here?
My name is Mercy Itohan Osayi, soon to become Dr. Mercy Itohan Osayi.
I love that. I'm just going to ask you some quick questions about
Right.
what you do with Wodi, which we really love. So the first question will be, why did you even start Women of Dignity International?
Yeah, Women of Dignity International was born out of a desire to see new immigrant women, youth, seniors, and families being empowered in Canada. And this has actually brought to life the birth of many initiatives that has given us so much popularity, so much impact in the community.
What problem were you trying to solve in the community?
The problem was a massive problem of information, settlement, newcomers' acknowledgement and appreciation, and the use of the Canadian support for families. A lot of people lack the information they needed to settle down in an environment as inclusive as Canada. And looking at the background from which most African families migrate to Canada, the need and desire to attend to those questions, those needs and desire began to be a challenge for me to look out for. And the more I was looking into these realistic steps, the more I was improving myself. And I saw the need to explode and speak out and let people know that yes, as Black, as whatever color you belong to, when you're in Canada, these steps that are very easy to migrate in Canada gives you a settlement that gives you peace, you're loving the environment, and you're enjoying life as a diaspora person in Canada.
Yeah, basically you're just giving people access to information.
And power, and tools, and reduction of poverty. We run a massive food bank. We do a lot of trainings. We empower women to become leaders.
Thank you. How has your mission grown over the years? Because I know maybe you started with something little, but now, how has it grown over the years?
Yeah, I actually started as an individual who went to Costco to get some bread for some families in the shelter. And after then, we've grown massively to a level whereby we can talk of deliveries with trucks in the community to support families. And they've been upgrading of our programs. There are a lot of, craft program whereby we want the heritage of an African child, African woman, African family to be kept. Take, for instance, we're doing cook craft, not because we love eating or because we love cooking. It's because we want the younger generation to understand what it takes to manage a home, what it takes for everyone, both the male and the female, to love the cuisine and make good meals. So we've upgraded from mere being a community group into a community development service organization.
What inspired Jollof Carnival and end of the year appreciation?
Thank you very much. 3 years ago, when we started the Cook Craft is a Wodi initiative to empower young people, male and female, women and men, to keep the African meals at home, to keep the Canadian produce as what we now turn into African meal. Take, for instance, the purple eggplant is a highly nutritious Canadian farm produce. And many a times people tell you, I don't know how to use this, I don't like this, I can't eat it. But it's a nice cuisine. So when we started the Cook Craft, we wanted a gathering where people can appreciate our volunteers, celebrate themselves for all they've done all through the years. And we looked at it to say, look, when these people come out to contest, people come have fun, people come celebrate the year as it's wrapping up, it's going to give us something unique. But when we're gathering, do we want to eat our regular homemade meals? Do we want to do a potluck? And the question was no. Can we handle the African meal from Ghana to Nigeria to Sudan to Freetown? Everyone wants to eat jollof rice. And then we made that first outing an opportunity for families to come together, eat as much as they want, celebrate themselves, have a lot of dance, music, and the contest was done. Beyond agege bread, jollof rice is a next staple meal for every family. And what would it be for a family to come together with just $20, come into the venue, take all you can enjoy for the day? So we're inviting every family. We want you to come eat, drink, celebrate, network, talk to other people you've seen in the community that seems far away. Embrace one another. We're having fantastic vendors coming on ground. These people are coming with discounts. And we're also talking to every contestant. Come showcase that jollof cuisine, the smoky one, that will make people say, oh, I want to eat more. And I tell you, when you're coming that day, don't take a breakfast, don't take a lunch. Come over. It's a jollof rice carnival, really.
What should people, I think you really mentioned what they should look forward to.
Yeah, they're going to serve themselves. Nobody's serving anyone.
Let's talk about the volunteers. Why are they important to Wodi, volunteers?
I would say categorically, without the volunteers, it's a tedious task for a non-for-profit. Because when you're volunteering, you're giving your time, your experience, your expertise. And Wodi greatly appreciates our volunteers. So we keyed into this to say every December, let's come together, celebrate our volunteers. They are the only ones that come into this venue without a ticket. They need to bring in their families. They don't need to pay the $20. They've worked with us all through the year. They've contributed to the positive continuity of the organization. And when volunteers are available, you see the program is a division of labor. Someone is there doing the awareness. Someone is there behind the media. Someone is there at the food bank. Someone is there facilitating for the cook craft. Someone is there doing the cleaning. Just any tax that is useful.
Deserve to be appreciated.
They deserve much more to be appreciated.
I think let's just use this minute. Can you just say a word to them, to these volunteers?
To all our volunteers, beyond the certificate you're picking on the 27th of December, to say thank you from Women of Dignity International, I say I love you. You're the best that can ever come to Wodi. Congratulations ahead.
Why should vendors and sponsors be part of this event?
We're totally showcasing them, because we're going to have a crowd that day. We're going to have people who will need some of these things our vendors are bringing. You know, our vendors right now, the ones we've seen coming up, they are vendors that every household needs their services. Every household needs their produce, their programs, what they are selling. We want them to showcase it in such a way that people accept them. And from time to time, even after the program, they get connected. They get to call you. They get to say, oh, I met you at the Wodi Jollof Rice Carnival, and I would like to pick up this item at your location or at your home, or can you deliver to me? That is the connection we're building. We want our vendors and our guests to be a part of the event so they get business running.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Let's talk about the future of Wodi. Where do you see Wodi in the next few years?
Yes, Wodi is going global, bigger than we ever dreamt, bigger than we ever thought, because a lot of our programs, take for instance the Afro Hair Care service, we've seen a lot of connection beyond Canada. We see people reaching out to us to request how possible to join us. And recently we've been able to build a system where there's a network across the globe, majorly in Africa. We're beginning to see the reason to go wider than we had ever planned. So in the next 3 to 5 years, Women of Dignity International is going wider and more global. We're beginning to see more acceptability, which gives us so much joy to say we've done well.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So now I want to dive deep into the brain behind Wodi. Like, behind every successful brand, there is always someone that has gone through sleepless nights, which I know that you have been through. I just want you to walk me through, like, where did it start from? How did you even thought about this thing? What is the origin?
Thank you very much. That's a very wonderful question. The inception had to do with my own background from Nigeria. I've worked with Lapo Microfinance Bank as one of my key humanitarian job. And at that point, I met with a lot of women, mothers, who struggle and do all possible to build children. And when they're building these kids, they do it with all their mind. So when I came to Canada, I noticed a lot of these women were also struggling in diaspora. And initially it was like, is this something to get them a loan facility? Is this something to get them a support that could leverage what they want to do? I discovered that in Canada, the loan is not even the first thing. The first thing is being able to put something on the table, being able to make a woman put herself together, go back to school, become more empowered, and then give back to the society. So my narrative from my background shifted immediately. And that was where the conception for women of dignity began to grow gradually. Take, for instance, I came in with 4 kids. It was tough. It was a part of my life, a season of my life that I felt, what am I doing in Canada? But those questions were also answered by me when I discovered the vast opportunities, the privileges, the ground that was untapped. Man, I said, women are disvalued, women are disappreciated, then what can we do? And before you know it, there was the need to come together and then build something sustainable. I roamed on it for a long while. I give great kudos to Salvation Army, where I did my volunteer for almost 2 years. It was a basis for me to know what the Canadian not-for-profit is all about, how the community services are run, what process of grants you can facilitate to push your initiatives. And it's been from grace to grace. It's been from one level to the higher level.
Wow.
And I must commend all our partners. As Wodi was growing up, it's almost like an household name. People were embracing us. People were, being a part of what we're doing. And it became something I couldn't bounce back from. It became my life wire. It became my kind of, I dream Wodi, I drink Wodi, I swim Wodi. So that's where we are. And today, I'm happy that a lot of these women are the backbone for Wodi today. Some are not even out there in the community, but the massive tasks they do behind the scene, I tell you, we've been able to build a community that we know our children can look up and say we're proud of our mothers.
Thank you so much. And thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mama.
I appreciate it.
What does dignity mean to you as a leader?
As a leader, dignity means the fairness, the balance, and the truth you present to every other person. And let me quickly say this. At the point you're presenting the truth, nobody will ever believe you. My father taught me a parable. When you've done something genuinely, sincerely, leave it to time to prove itself. And that has been my principle. You want to give somebody a red flag and say, oh, this is a special gift. She says, no, it's a black one. I don't like this. It's red. I want. Take it home. When the person comes to the reality, to appreciating that gift, he or she will open it up and see it's a red flag. And he or she is excited and celebrated before the person says thank you. Probably at that point, you may not even need a thank you anymore. So that's what I take from the word dignity. Keep your truth being truth. Keep yourself to be proven with time. And a kind of community, people will talk. And I say to young leaders coming into the community, don't let the talk of the people take you back. Keep your dignity. Prove your point. And at the right time, you stand out and recognized.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm having goosebumps. I just realized about your doctorate honor. Can you tell us more about that?
Thank you very much. Recently, I was honored by an institute and an organization in the United States of America to receive a humanitarian doctorate honor. And when I saw the letter, when I saw the invite, when I saw the entire program, I said, indeed, I am a dignified woman. This is an award. I say to people all over, they're watching us. People are studying us. When you don't have the strength to push on, remember, the vision is yours and the mission got to you. Keep it moving. I'm really glad that at the end of November, my birthday is November 22nd, come November 15th, I'm receiving this honorary doctorate honor. I am super excited. And I said to myself, yes, this is it.
Let's talk about your legacy. Because honestly, one way or the other, you have built something.
Yeah, sure.
And your children will even be forever be proud of you that mommy did this.
Yeah, right.
Give me 3 things that you want to leave behind.
Good. In Canada, one thing I want to leave behind is a bold African woman who can stand the test of time. Secondly, the younger generation we brought in here, being able to rule at the top wherever they find themselves. And thirdly, when you hear the name Mercy Itohan Osayi, you know that this was the brain behind Women of Dignity International.
I remember something when we were at the event they did at the market there.
Oh yeah,
when I was
entrepreneur.
Yes, when I was interviewing, you told me something. You said you have done your part.
I paid my dues.
Yes, that you are leaving it to us, the younger generation.
Right.
And that statement actually stuck to me, that thing that you said to me, I'm actually also going to say it to someone else.
Right.
So everything that I'm actually currently doing with the media and everything, I'm doing it with the intention to be able to give back and also empower the younger ones, just as you have told me.
Right.
I'm really glad, like, our path crossed. And honestly, I'm really grateful for you and everything that you have doing, that you have done, and that you will still do
more
in
to
the
be
future. Because there's so much. There's so much in this brain that people need to tap to. No, I'm so grateful for you and everything that you have done in the community.
Thank you, darling.
Let's just give a shout out to the city too, right?
Yes.
That have been supporting.
The city of
What
Kitchener.
do you have to say to them?
Yes, the city of Kitchener, the Community Foundation, Grey Matlog, Canada Vendor, our non-for-profit organization partners, Harvest Hands. The list is endless. These are a few I can mention right now from my thoughts, people that have stood with us. NNC, the Nigerian newspapers. I tell you, this Nairo, oh my God, Nigerians in the region of Waterloo, you see a team of people who are ready to support Nigerians at all levels. You know, these are the people that have been able to give us that stand. For the city of Kitchener, oh my God, I tell you, everything that has to do with Afro hair in Women of Dignity International is a yearly, funding for us. The Community Foundation, they've been able to build the strong equipment and the strong recommendations that we have with the cook craft. So a lot of our initiatives are beginning to cut across the whole region and Ontario, and we're beginning to move it globally as well. Our partners are greatly appreciated. I'm grateful to everyone in Wodi, most especially our volunteers. I tell you, these people got our backing anytime. And sometimes what do we really, give to our volunteers? The certificates, letters of referrals, and, awards to recognize all they are doing. So come to the Jollof Rice Carnival. Come have fun. Come have the dancing. Come have the food. Come have the celebration with friends and well-wishers. We say a big thank you on behalf of Women of Dignity International to every one of you, all our families, and wishing you a wonderful Merry Christmas ahead and a sumptuous Jollof Rice Carnival. Jolly, jolly.
Come on, jolly, jolly.